Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our special third grade strings concert here at Loker. We had the great pleasure of listening to a third, fourth, and fifth grade instrumental music concert a little bit earlier this morning, and this group did an amazing, amazing job. It is amazing to me, truly, how they have progressed so much in just 1 year with this instrument. So, you are definitely in for a treat. Thank you for being here, and we know that this will be a great performance. I'll turn things over to Ms. Piscopo.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We are very excited to show you all that we've learned this year. And what we're going to do today is kind of walk you through what a typical class is like and just all the new skills that we've learned on the instruments. Keeping in mind that in September, kids didn't even know how to hold them or what the names of the strings were. So as a little refresher, third graders, can you please put your bows down? We're going to show you the very first song that we learned this year, which is the dad song, Plucking. Remember, we're sitting on the edge of our chairs. Cover your shoulders with your instruments, violins and violas. Get your plucker ready. Basses are ready, cellos ready. Piano first. Dad song, ready, go. We're breezing through this. Let's go to the next thing, right? So that feels ridiculously easy now, right? So we've come a very long way. Let's grab our bows. Once we figured out how to play the open strings and plucking, we decided it'd be much more interesting to add some more notes than that, so we could actually play some real tunes. So we learned how to play something called a D scale, which is every note in order from open D up to high D. And we put fingers down on the string so we can get a little bit more creative with our tunes. So let's play just a D scale with a nice, long, smooth bow, frog to tip. Check your bow holds, ready? Half notes, so two beat notes, ready? 1, 2, ready, D, E, F sharp, fun with our D scale. Instead of playing it the same way every time, we were starting to learn how to play different rhythms. So we figured it'd be fun to maybe add some fun words to put to our D scale. So third graders, does anyone have a good example of like a short little phrase or maybe word we could use to play the D scale on? And we're going to play each note on that word. Let's see, how about Roy? Pepperoni pizza was a favorite. I think some of us met like before lunch, so we were constantly hungry and thinking about different types of food. So pepperoni pizza was a favorite. So we're gonna play a pepperoni pizza D scale. So each note gets one single pepperoni pizza. Sharing is caring. 1 and 2, and here you go. E, F sharp. So one of the first ones that we learned, sorry, I'll come up here, no, it's kind of hard to see you back there. One of the first ones we learned for this current concert is Frere Jacques. And the way we learned it was we broke it down and we learned one phrase at a time and we practiced echoing. Just like in the song, when you sing Frere Jacques, somebody echoes. Right? So can I get right now, to demonstrate that, 4 volunteers to play those 4 4 little snippets of fresh. Oh, I'm so glad to see so many hands. Let's see. And when you are demonstrating, you can stand up if you're playing violin or viola. Let's see, let's have Maisie play the first phrase, D, E, F sharp, D. We'll get a violin. And let's get a bass for the second phrase. How about Lucine? F sharp, G, A. And then for the third phrase, we need A, B, G, F sharp, D. Let's have maybe William, do you want to play it? And then the last D, A, D. Let's get a viola this time. How about Ben K? All right, so you can stand up and play that when it's your turn. So who's going first? It's Maisie, ready? So we're gonna play with the piano. Maisie's gonna lead and then we'll echo. And then who's second? Lucine. Then, I already forgot, thank you. Then William, then Ben K. Here we go. Maisie plays, you echo, here she goes. You echo. Wow, look at that. So we took turns, so everyone got a chance in class, and we would all make sure that we really mastered it. And then we said, okay, let's play the whole thing together. So let's do it right now. Let's play it one time in unison all together. Ready, everyone? Play the whole thing. Ready, here you go. Part about music and playing an instrument is that you're never done. It's a process for the rest of your life. There's always something you can work on and improve and get better and better. So we said, okay, we mastered playing it in unison. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. How about we play it in a round? That's what we're going to do right now. So violins and violas are going to start first. Then cello bass are going to come in with the same tune, but a little bit later. Don't forget to play it twice. And don't rush. Here we go. Piano first. Let's try this. Don't forget to repeat. Violin, viola, start. So we created some beautiful harmonies and got ourselves some great practice for next year. We'll be playing actual different parts of the orchestra, so we're going to be playing in harmony there. Excellent. All right, next up we're going to play for you another familiar tune, Lightly Row. I play it 2 times. This is another favorite. If you ever played an instrument as a kid or piano, you may recognize this one. Cabbage Down, and we talked a lot about improvisation in this one. And improvisation is when students and musicians are given kind of a framework to work off of, and then they're able to create their own tune. So we said these are the choices of notes you can pick from. You can play any of those notes to make more of a beautiful harmony. So we're going to play it once for you in unison so you can hear what the tune sounds like. Then we'll add some of those harmonies, and then we have an extra special surprise from our basses. That's been a lot of fun part for them to work on. Let's see what that is when we get there. Here we go. Boil the cabbage down. Great. Check their position. Nice, long, smooth bows. For this rhythm, we practice using the phrase "dog chase the cat, chase the dog, chase." It's a never-ending chase. I think the cat did it. The cat wins. Here we go. No? We'll have to see. Here we go. 1, 2, here you go. So for this one, third graders, remember there are 2 repeat signs. We've been working a lot on learning musical notation and terms and kind of learning how to read music as well. So those are all important skills that we've been working on this year as well. Students have done an excellent job of it. Here we go, Cripple Creek. Play the first line twice and the second line twice. Number 1, 8. Instruments up. Beautiful job, everybody. Now, before we play our final selection for you today, I just want to kind of share, we've had a really fun year together, and I've only seen you guys for half of the year, because I have an 8-month-old baby, so I was home for the first part. I was so happy to come back and work with you guys in third grade strings. It's been so much fun. And I thought it would be fun to kind of maybe have some students who would like to share what they like about strings and what they've enjoyed about playing their instrument. So if you'd like to share your response, you can raise your hand and then stand up, and I come to you, and you can just talk right directly into the mic. Let's start with Dasha. Tell us why you like strings.
I like strings because it's fun and I learn a lot.
Stand up.
actually play the instrument.
Always a good thing.
I like strings because I'm learning something new. I like strings because when you play the music, it's like you're in it. I like strings because I can make music without my mouth. I like strings because I get to learn the cello.
I like that stuff.
I like strings because of the harmonies and how one sound is high and the other is low.
Darius, what do you like?
I like strings because I like music and now I can make it.
Anything?
I like strings because it's really easy to learn to play. I like strings because it's an opportunity to learn a talent. I like strings because it makes me feel alive.
Amazing.
I like strings because it makes me feel happy and relaxed. I like strings because I can rap to my cousin.
Tadia.
I like strings because it involves music and lyrics. I like strings because it's beautiful.
There's a few more. These are awesome.
I like strings because I like music. I like strings because it's fun and I like music. I like strings because the school makes me laugh and I enjoy playing different songs. I like strings because I like to play instruments.
We got a few more. I love how so many people are wanting to share.
I like strings because I can make my mother out and know things. I like strings because it's just a way to make a song.
Amazing. Did we miss anybody that wanted to share? Can we give a round of applause? So I'm hopeful that this is just the beginning of a wonderful lifelong experience with music and your instruments. If you love your instrument, I hope to see you next year. Regardless of what you choose to do with your musical future, it's been a really fun year. So let's end with one of our favorite songs we've worked on this year, which is Can Can. We're going to do a little speed challenge for this today. We're going to start slow. We'll play it 3 times for you, and each time we'll get progressively faster and faster and faster. Not too fast, we're going to stay with the piano. This is Can Can, number 92 in the book. Instruments up, feet flat on the floor, bases balanced against your body, cello's feet under your knees, balance wheels cover those shoulders. Starting slow, here we go.
Really impressive. Wow, you learned a lot this year. I also want to thank Ms. Piscola for all her hard work. Thank you all for being here. And third graders, again, well done, very proud of you. It just shows again, when you put hard work into something, you can accomplish something great, just like this concert. Congratulations. Thanks, everybody.